Dude, I still think about the Milanesa I had on Friday. Dude, that shit
Did you reheat it already?
Yeah, I already did it. Yeah, yesterday when...
Oh.
Okay.
Did you miss the table, bro?
Beanie's drunk. But, why do I have a fear, like, he's gonna pounce on it? Like, I don't know why. Please don't pounce on my camera.
He's like, who's watching?
If you jump on my camera and it breaks, your mother has to buy me a new one. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. And she will be mad at you.
Beans, what are you doing?
If he's gonna just be in the shop for the rest of the time, that's okay by me.
Just blocks you.
Yeah. That's okay. That's fine. I think it's focusing on here if I just wave my hand to make sure it stays focused on us. And then, yeah. Because how funny it'd be if the entire time
it's just on Beans. Honestly, I'd still watch it.
Yeah, I'd still watch it. Just
I'd watch it even more.
Our views just go up. Beanie. But yeah, I reheated it on... Actually, it came here, but same day.
Same day?
I cut it up, wrapped it in a tortilla. Oh, fuck. Milanesa itself is just so good.
I always forget about it, though.
Me too.
Like, I'm never like, oh my God, I want to make or I want to eat Milanesa.
Yeah.
And then I go to a restaurant and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah. And then, and the chile verde did sound so good, too. Oh, fuck, man. Dude. This is the first hour we're just going to be talking. Or
just food.
Dude, honestly.
Sponsored by Anita's.
Yeah.
Just kidding. We're sponsoring them because we talk about them like every other episode, I think.
I know. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to What a Bunch of Idiots. I'm just going to keep doing that smooth jazz kind of vibe. Well, I'm also kind of slightly like, I should have gotten coffee before doing this because I woke up at 6.
I got an eyelash in my eye.
It's at Sparkle. Tee. I should have gotten coffee. I should have made coffee beforehand, but I woke up at 6 today. I had a photo shoot, which was successful. I'm not to toot my own hurt, but toot, I'm the best. I'm just saying. But
why was that like in the voice of Nacho Libre? He's the best.
He's the best. It's like, I just want to have a salad one day, and he eats it, and he yeah. These are my outwear. My robe was stinky. Have you seen there's a Twitter post where it's my 4 favorite Latinos, and it was 2 singers, and I forgot who was the other guy, and then it's Jack Black.
I have not seen that, but you know what? That's fair.
You know what? Hey,
he's an honorary Mexican.
If you didn't catch the first half, we were talking about Anita's. It's a place in Oceanside. If you're from Oceanside, you know what we're talking about.
Coast Highway Anita's.
Coast Highway Anita's, literally right by the beach. We went there on Friday, and
so good.
I hadn't been there in such a long time. I forgot the last time we went, and oh my God, it was just therapeutic. I felt like my childhood trauma was just
resolved.
I was like,
just
oh my
gone.
God. I had the Milanesa, and for all the WAP folks that were listening, Milanesa is just pretty much a flank steak that is breaded and then it's fried. I guess you say it's a correlation to a country fried steak, but it's 3 times better.
Way better.
Way
it's
better.
Thinner.
Yeah.
And it's not dry, so it doesn't need the gravy.
Exactly. And I had it, and they gave me these 2 fat pieces.
I know, they gave you, it was a lot.
I don't remember. My sister got it last time, and I don't remember 2 fat pieces. So I was like, they're like, he's a big boy.
They're like, he looks hungry.
He looks hungry. And then Mimi got a chile relleno, and
I ate it in a minute.
Mind you, I'm eating my thing, and I'm thinking oh, I have a lot of food and stuff. And I'm eating my food, and I'm barely making a dent. And then I look over at Mimi's like,
my plate's empty.
She's like,
pretty much.
And then the lady goes, I'll take this for you. And Mimi goes, can I also get a fish taco too?
I was hungry.
But that's the thing about chile relleno is that
they're not very filling.
It's not filling. It's very
but
light.
They're so good.
Oh fuck, dude! I saw them at Northgate when I was getting the tamales. I was like, ooh! I was like, I should get some so bad. Because theirs is pretty good. Theirs is pretty good. It's not too bad, But after a while, when it sits too long, it's not so good. But when it's fresh in the morning, ooh, that's the best thing I've ever had,
This episode is just going to be food.
Yeah,
all food.
Actually, yeah. So
most of it.
Yeah, I mean, I think technically this entire podcast should be a good portion of food.
Yeah.
We just tend to forget because sometimes I cook or sometimes we don't eat because we're trying to get skinny. No, I'm just kidding. We love food. I would never.
I was like, I think it's just because we run out of time.
Yeah. Sometimes we show up late. Actually, another note. The reason why we skipped last week's episode, I was sick, so I still have a little of congestion. But dude, I was sicker than a dog, and yeah,
sicker than a dog.
Sicker than a dog. Come on, the dog. But I was sick. It was horrible. Maggie was a trooper because she was like, I'll go get you soup and all this stuff. And I was like, dude, you don't have to. But then she was like, it's okay. And she got me like soup. She got me tissues. She got me everything. And then here's the funny thing. So I told my job, I was like, hey, I'm not going to come into work. And they were like, okay, cool. And I told them, like, if I get better, I'll come in. Thursday, also, nobody told me about this. Thursday, I was like, hey, I didn't tell anyone. I was like, I'm just going to come in. Normally, I just tell them when I won't come in.
Yeah.
But at this time, I was like, I'll show up. So I get there at work, and I started typing, answering my emails. And then the same day, we had, like, one of our fire drills to practice in case there's an actual fire. So I'm just typing and stuff, and it's like 8:30. And I know everyone's kind of schedule of who shows up at when.
Yeah.
And I noticed the guy, one of my team members who sits in front of me hasn't showed up yet. So I'm still typing. And then I notice some other people who are not part of my team also are not there. So I'm like still typing. And I'm like, this feels weird. And then usually my director.
Like, just kidding. It's a holiday for everyone.
No. And so my director's on like adjacent from me. Behind me is my manager. And they're not here. It's already 9:10. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I pinged two of my coworkers. And I said, was there a conversation of you guys staying home or you guys coming in the office? And then they both were like, no, we were told, like, we were saying, like, we can stay home if we want to because the fire drill was going to be an hour long. And they were like, instead of wasting time, let's just
stay home.
And I was like, pardon me? There was a second of me wanted to be like, so none of you thought of telling me this.
They thought you were going to be home.
And that's what I thought. I was like, maybe they assumed I was going to be homesick. But I also said, when I left Wednesday, like when I closed out on Wednesday, I was like, oh, I might come in depending how I feel. But nobody was like, hey, let's tell him. Let's just tell him to stay home. So I show up.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't have told you.
Thanks. No.
I would have set up a camera just to see if you got to work.
That would not work because one of my meetings at 10 a.m., my manager was in it, and he goes, oh, you're in office? He goes, oh, we're so sorry. We forgot to tell you. We thought you were going to be home, which was like valid. I was sick. And he goes, you can just go home after this meeting. And I said, don't have to tell me twice.
I'm going to go home during the meeting.
Yeah, I know, right? Bye, bitches. And then, I left. But no, it was just so funny. But I was like, cool, thanks, guys. So, but now we're here. And then actually next week, we're going to have to skip again because I have to be up in LA on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you want to come with? It's a photo shoot. So,
nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
But, so, but with that being said, we actually did have tamales. I did mention that. We had them at Northgate. And the thing is, like, Northgate has good stuff, but sometimes, like, some Northgates, they just don't do the tamales are always dry. So now I want to ask your opinion. On a scale of 1 to 5, how good was those tamales? We also had
5 being good?
Yeah, 5 being good.
Delicious.
But before we dive into it, we had beef and we had cheese with hashed chili. So those are the 2 tamales we had. So I don't like, what do you think?
I think flavor-wise, they were good. Flavor-wise, they were like a 4.5.
Yeah.
They were decent. I mean, tamales, unless you get like really dry ones, you can't really fuck up tamales.
Exactly.
Or unless you follow Rachel Ray's instructions.
You fucking bitch.
I don't know. I give it like a 3.7.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good fair rating.
Yeah.
I think so too.
They were good.
I'd give it a 3.8 out of 5. I wish we still had some left over to show you, but we ate them really fast because I was hungry.
One day we will get pictures of our food before we eat it, just to prove that we have food.
But at the same time, like, I'm so hungry. I'm like, I can't fucking wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a 3.7 out of 5. That's the thing about, like, Northgate. Their carnitas that are already done, like the chicharron, all that stuff, like all the hot stuff.
The chicharron
is so good. The pan dulce is good. But sometimes the tamales, they just miss it. But I think it's because they make them in the like a mass production because everybody's always buying them. So sometimes the ingredients are just like, But these ones were really good. And I was craving tamales because it is tamale season for those who don't know. December 1st, today's December 3rd, but December 1st marks the first day of tamale season. And Not Christmas. Tamale season. Then Christmas season. But like, argumentatively, you can say November 1st can be the first day of Christmas festivities.
That's too early.
No, that's my personal opinion.
November 1st?
Yeah.
No.
Nobody's like, I can't wait to put a cornucopia up for Thanksgiving.
Well, you're not going to do that either.
That's what I'm saying.
But you put up fall decor for November.
But
and then December is
But
Christmas.
then like you're having fall decor for only 1 month.
Yeah.
I think it's a waste of time.
Because it's not like a lot of decor for fall. It's just like, oh, let's put some red and orange. You already have a bunch of orange stuff.
Yeah.
Red and orange pillows on the couch.
But I don't know. Okay, would you say
a little thing that says fall?
Fall.
On the table.
Live, laugh, fall.
There you go. Easy.
Do you think November 1st is too early to put your Christmas tree up?
Yes.
So I put my Christmas tree up on November 1st. Just
I
letting
know
you guys
you
know.
guys
Yeah. Because I don't really naturally celebrate Thanksgiving.
Neither do I.
So, and that's why I'm like, might as well substitute with more Christmas time. Because then you get January and it's just gone. I think Christmas is a way better holiday than like the fall holidays. Not Halloween. Halloween's good.
But Halloween stuff gets taken down literally like November 1st, November 2nd.
Exactly.
So then I just leave it kind of blank, let the house breathe.
Not
take a break from decorations.
No, I don't.
And then like around Thanksgiving week or after Thanksgiving, then you can decorate for Christmas.
Here, I'll make this the trailer and put it as a story. Here, whoever's listening, what is it too early to do? Like, is November 1st too early to put Christmas decorations up? And we'll put it yes or no. But
yeah. We're going to make it a poll.
Yeah, make it a poll.
Either a poll or like the question things of like, when do you guys start putting Christmas things up?
No, I think the reason why I just feel like Christmas should just be one of those seasons. Well, everywhere else puts their shit up. Like Target puts it up. You go to Starbucks, they're doing all their shit. True. So I feel like, in a sense, I think we all mutually agree that we're like, nah, let's just.
Okay, with that mentality then, if November 1st is when you can start decorating for Christmas, then we should be able to decorate for Halloween starting like August 1st, September 1st.
But like August is so early.
That's okay.
No, because it goes August, September.
Yeah, who cares?
No, I think October is just Halloween.
See, then that's only 1 month for Halloween.
Yeah, that's fine.
So Christmas should get like a month to a month and a half.
But when you think about it, okay, I'll give you a month and a half because if you think about it, Christmas has it's 2 days in a sense. When you think about Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, so that's why, like respectively, it should be like 2 months, a month and a half.
I say a month and a half. Mid-November, acceptable.
Yeah.
End of Thanksgiving, better.
I think fuck the whole fall Thanksgiving. Actually, speaking about Thanksgiving, how was yours?
It was good. We went to my grandma's house. It was a little bit smaller this year because a lot of our family's like out and about. But it was fun. My grandma got drunk off Twisted Teas.
Did your grandpa do a buzzball?
Yeah, he waterfalled out of a buzzball. Didn't even flinch.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we drank. This is probably the first Thanksgiving or first holiday at my grandma's that I didn't get like drunk.
Oh.
Really proud of myself.
You're
really proud of myself. I know.
Good job.
But we did find one of my grandpa's like bottles of alcohol.
Oh my God, yeah.
And I think it was like 96 proof.
Ew.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But it's like a tequila, but instead of being made from agave, it was made from sugarcane.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, okay, interesting. Sure, let's try it. Even David was like, do you ever taste anything that you could set on fire? That's how it tasted. We took a half shot and it literally felt like kerosene.
Oh my God.
But the bottle was almost empty, so I don't know who's drinking that. But that was our highlight of Thanksgiving.
These older generations with their tequila, because I think the sugarcane, it was something they probably stopped doing. Some of that shit is just like, I've heard people be like, this used to be like 50 proof. And I'm like, why? What? Then I realized, I was about to say, what trauma were you going through? But then I realized what year they were born and what era. Then I'm like, makes sense. On second thought, have your fucking 100 proof tequila, because you need it. Yeah. Well, that's fine.
90-something%.
Hell yeah. What do you guys cook for? What do you guys?
So my grandma normally makes mole.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Every once in a while, she'll like make it festive and make it with turkey.
I was about to say that.
Chicken.
Yeah. I was about to say, does she do turkey or chicken? That's cute though.
But she makes chicken most of the time. It's easier.
Yeah.
And that's what we all like more.
Yeah.
And then she makes picadillo, and my brother like hides it and eats it all. And then this year we actually all brought a dish. So I took like mac and cheese. My cousin took a green spaghetti.
Oh.
It was really good. It was made with pasillo chiles and poblano. And then like some sort of cream. And then it had like little pieces of corn. I was like,
fuck it.
What in the green eggs and ham is this?
It's like what, that sauce? That creamy thingy? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking of. Forgot what it's called.
That creamy thingy?
Yeah, that creamy thingy, if you know what I mean.
But yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about where it has like
it was really good though.
That shit.
It was really good.
Hell yeah, that's innovative.
What else? Oh, my other cousin made like bacon wrapped green beans.
Ooh.
They were so good. We were all just like munching on them.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Like it was popcorn.
Hell yeah. Good on that. That's some good food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I went to my brother's with my siblings, and we don't have to talk about my prime rib roast, but it was bomb. It was just slightly pricey. Just slightly. But it was so good, dude. And that shit, when I like was kind of worried I didn't, because it was much bigger than I did last time on our Friendsgiving.
Okay.
And I was like worried of like, fuck, I don't know if it's cooked thoroughly.
Like 12 pounds of.
Yeah, it was like 12 pounds. It was a 12
Did
pound.
everybody eat a pound of meat?
Just about. Just about. I had leftovers, so. But it was so good. And then I feel like, I don't know. As much as I love my family, I feel like they should at least throw some Latino fare in their like cooking, especially during the festivities. Because there was like mac and cheese, then there was the green bean casserole.
So they went like traditional.
They went traditional, which I get. I think like, oh, like it's Thanksgiving. It's a like traditional white holiday kind of sense. Let's just keep it up with the similar. Yeah, Bojack just fucking.
Bojack just went under the table and smacked me with his tail.
He's like, so I get it, but at the same time, like, I also want someone just to throw something like. I also, when I did my prime rib roast, instead of doing like a horseradish sauce, I was gonna do like either chimichurri or like salsa verde and stuff, just to kind of like throw it in there, throw some flour tortillas and stuff, and be like, "Happy Thanksgiving." And then what else? My mom made this thing where it was like broccoli with bacon. It was like, really good. And I was like, that shit slaps. And then there was just your basic Thanksgiving food.
Yeah.
We don't drink as much because a lot of us do have to drive back home, so we're just kind of like, me, you know.
I mean, us same, but we still drink.
Yeah. I only had one cocktail the entire time, and then, do you like feel like it's just unnecessary to dress up for the holidays, like for Thanksgiving, let's say?
We dress up.
Oh, okay, like a nice blouse.
I wore a dress.
Oh wow.
I had a dress and I had my Doc Martens, and then like a cute little like mesh shirt.
Just rolled up in jeans and a shirt.
But I also, I don't know. We're like a mix of like right in between like comfy / kind of dressy to dressy.
Yeah.
But it's like right in the middle, so it's not like no. Well, some of them are in heels, but it's nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for Christmas that's kind of like exceptional because like somebody would be like, let's take photos, and you're like, I have to look real good. But no, I rolled up to my brother's place just wearing pants and a shirt, and I was like, this is the best you're gonna get because I'm tired. And then went over to Maggie's parents' house and we played games. It was really fun. You know, I just feel like I said, like I always view it as just a for me, it's just a day to everyone to get together, hang out, have some food. My mom would eat turkey and ham too, so there was just so much ham. Meat and stuff, and I was like, and I forgot to take. Did I take ham? I didn't take ham. Fuck. I messed up. Ham's so good, you know.
Dude, make it into like a sandwich the next day.
Yeah, that's
and
what.
Like,
yeah. And so I had so much prime rib left over. So the next day, I chopped. There was a chunk of it left because it was like the tail end that's hard to cut to slices. So I just took it and then I chunked it up. Then I got the big huge flour tortillas and I made quesadillas for dinner.
Nice.
Dude, that shit was fucking good. I was like, bro. Even Maggie was like, this shit is fucking bussin'. I was like, dude.
Bussin'.
And then I had a few slices left. So the next day we had it with like the leftover mac and cheese that she made, and we had it with vegetables and stuff. And I was like, hell yeah, it's Thanksgiving round 2, baby, you know. And then that was it. We fucking went through it real fast because I think I cut it up one time and put it in my eggs. I don't remember.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, I think that's what I like about the holidays. It's the amount of food that's left over. You're just like fucking in paradise. And then you can do also like you can make a sandwich out of it. Like that's the cool thing. If you
a grilled cheese with it.
Or like
I'm hungry again.
you get you get bread and then you put you toast the bread and then you put like a layer of mashed potatoes, then you put stuffing, and then you could be spontaneous and throw some mac and cheese in there, and then you put slices of turkey on there and then put on there, dude. That's a Thanksgiving sandwich.
Did you see that TikTok video that was going around and it was like Thanksgiving sushi?
What the fuck?
This guy he did like the little square thing where you do the sushi.
Yeah.
But it was, I don't know what the outside layer was to keep it all together, but he put like mashed potatoes and then he put stuffing. And then he got like a sliver of like the cranberry sauce in it and like green beans and something. And then rolled it up and cut it up like little sushi rolls.
That's hilarious. That's fucking, that's funny. He probably used like bread for the outer, but
maybe like breadcrumbs and then.
That's innovative.
I don't know. I'll find it and send
somebody
it to
in
you.
Japan's like, they're like, we should.
Like, this is why we hate Americans.
Yeah, I know. They're like, these motherfuckers, you know. They're just like, they just. No, but I'd probably eat it too, so.
I would try it.
Oh, dude.
I feel like I would eat a Thanksgiving burrito though.
Oh,
That would be
yeah,
good.
that'd be kind of good. Yeah, yeah.
Mashed potatoes,
Ooh,
steak,
yeah.
turkey, or anything. Just
Turns into a California burrito.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's crazy. I don't like cranberry
yeah.
sauce.
I don't either.
Okay, cool. Glad we agreed on that. Perfect. But yeah, what a good holiday. We also have there's just the fact that it's December already is baffling. You know, Christmas is literally what are we on the 3rd? It's literally fucking 22 days from now. That's barely 2.5 weeks. I'm
21 for us.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 21 right now. That's
Yeah.
right. We celebrate the 24th. I need to go.
Do you guys go to your mom's on the 24th?
Yes, we do.
Okay, and then Maggie's parents on the 25th.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But it's also like it's one of those things where it's like I still have to do some Christmas shopping. I already did my Secret Santa Christmas shopping and stuff, so that's out of the pocket already.
Oh, there
done.
you go. That's good.
But I still have to get Maggie stuff. And I need her to send me like her wish list, and then I need to get my niece and nephew stuff, and then I need to get you something. But
I don't even know what I want.
you just want world peace.
Sure.
World peace. I know. So it's just hard. The holidays. I think we just talked about this on Friday.
We did.
As we get older, it's just so hard to be like, what do I want for Christmas? And you're like, I just want peace, man. I just want a day.
Mental stability would be nice.
I just want to be in bed for like 12 hours, not be bothered. And it's funny I say that. So I always tell people that my greatest, like, my ideal of staying in bed and doing nothing is staying in bed. That's the first thing, obviously. I will shower, though, because I don't like being dirty, or I don't know. Anyways, so I'll stay in bed.
Okay.
And then for breakfast, what I want for breakfast is just like a nice cream cheese bagel, and coffee. For lunch, I wouldn't mind a good soup, or a cold turkey sandwich. Okay. But for dinner, and mind you, I'm still in bed, and all I'm doing is just watching TV, napping here, there, in and out of the places. For dinner, and I always say this sounds so comfortable to me, is hot wings, in just while you're in bed.
While you're in bed?
Yeah.
No, hot wings are so messy.
If you get them, like if you're a messy person, I'm a nice clean eater.
Do you like?
Yeah.
When you eat your hot wings, like don't you use your fingers? You're gonna get messy.
Do you see how big my hands are? Like I'm just like.
Still.
He got scared. He's like, "Oh shit."
That was one of the cats.
No, just.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to eat hot wings in bed.
Well, I mean, I know I wouldn't trust you if you told me you were like, "Oh, I'm eating hot wings in bed." I'm like, you better change those bed sheets. You just seem like a clumsy person.
We tried to eat. We got a little high last night, and so we went to Dave and Buster's.
Yes.
While we were high, and that was great. Like all the lights and everything. You're just like, whoa. And then we got home and we started watching shows or like watching TV, and we got a little hungry. So I was like, you should just warm up chili beans. And we're like trying to eat chili beans like in bed with tortilla chips. And so we had like a pillow and then like a towel over the pillow and then a towel holding the bowl of chili. And we're just like over the small bowl, like trying not to make a mess.
Dude,
we did good. We did good.
I forgot what Maggie ordered one time, but sorry, hold on. One time, I forgot what we ordered, but we ordered food one time. And it was one of those days where Maggie and I just didn't want to do anything. And we were trying to have a lazy day, but we had to do stuff in the morning.
Yeah. We
ordered food and she brought it downstairs. But before she brought it downstairs, she laid down a towel. And I was like, why? She goes, I just cleaned these bed sheets. I was like, okay, valid. I'll give her that.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes there's in a moment where you can't. If you're eating in bed all the time, that's kind of a problem. But if you're eating
every once in a while.
Yeah, like on a rainy day and you don't want to get out of bed and you just want to be comfortable and watch a little movie, that makes sense. But if it's a normal day, like as of today, and you're in bed, it's like,
are you depressed?
Yeah, are you depressed? Are you okay? No
judgment.
And unless this is your lazy day where you don't want to do anything, then by all means, excusable. But if you're eating in bed all the time, that might be a problem, man. Because I would hate to go in your bed and there's like Cheerios
crumbs.
And crumbs.
That I can't stand.
A ketchup packet. Just imagine.
In the corner. No. But like that's the one thing I do hate about eating in bed is like I can't sleep if there's like a crumb.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because then I feel it and I'm like, oh my God, it's all over me.
Mimi can feel it, even if it's on the other side. She like lays down. She goes,
there's a crumb in there. Literally. So I have to like shake everything out.
No, you have dogs who just eat everything and just look it up.
That's true. That's true. David's thing is that he likes to eat popcorn right before bed. Like we'll be watching a movie. Not like to fall asleep.
Okay.
But like we'll be watching a
Like,
movie before bed,
yeah.
and he'll make popcorn, and that one's fine because whatever he drops or if I drop anything, Roshi's like,
That's hilarious. Imagine that's his routine. He goes, before I go to bed, I gotta have a nice
I need my
bowl."
little hot tea
Yeah,
and popcorn.
of course. I know. You know, like some people like I need
Extra movie theater butter.
Exactly. That's hilarious. Like some people drink tea. Some people drink a warm cup of milk. David's like, I'm gonna eat a bowl of popcorn, and I'm
Like a whole bag of popcorn.
yeah. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's fucking. If I saw that, like, if someone was like, "This is my routine," I'd be like, "That's weird."
You know what?
But I
don't
also
know.
can't watch
Keeps
a
him
movie.
happy.
Yeah, I can't not watch a movie without popcorn or a snack.
Snacks, yes.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't. I'll eat popcorn if he
Yeah.
has it, but I'm not like, ooh, we need popcorn for this movie.
Oh, that's me all the time.
I'm more like, ooh, is there chips? Ooh, is there hot Cheetos?
I just made nachos.
Perfect.
Well, that's what we did with the rest of the ribeye. We made nachos with
Nachos,
it.
there you
Yeah. And we watched 90 Day Fiance.
I still need to catch up. I think I'm a few episodes behind.
Well, I know. I'm unfortunately have to miss today's episode because Maggie's not here. So, but
Is that when it comes out Sundays?
Sundays, and then there's another one that's on Monday.
You know what else you guys need to watch if you haven't is the Squid Games challenge.
Oh, we are watching it.
You're watching it?
I feel indifferent about it.
Really? I think it's hilarious.
It's funny.
Wait,
but
what episode are you on?
I think 3 or 4.
Okay.
The reason why I feel indifferent about it, and this is where a weird segment where we're gonna step off for a second and kind of, be a little philosophical, because the Korean version of Squid Games is a commentary of capitalism in the whole sense.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's what it is. So watching the Squid Games where people are just in this reality show trying to do things where it's just kind of like, it's like, I enjoy it. It's kind of comedic, but at the same time, I'm also like, this feels wrong.
I mean, it is.
Yeah.
But they're also doing, so I don't know if your TikTok is about it, but my TikTok is all the like people that were on the show.
Oh, where they're coming
like,
about talking
they're
about the
talking
situation.
about how horrible it was
my
to
God.
do.
Yeah, people
so
are-
I'm like, they literally went through a very similar experience to Squid
and then
Games.
like I saw one where like for people who needed chapstick, they use
using
lubricant. But then my question is also like, why is there condoms in this event?
Because there's a bunch of people in there, and you don't know how long. Probably. Probably.
I mean,
but yeah, it was so cold in there. If you haven't seen that TikTok video, that they couldn't take chapstick in.
Yeah.
So they had to use the lubrication from condoms to put on their lips so that it wouldn't be chapped. Because they were also like in 23-degree weather in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like 23 to 30 something. Like somebody came out that they wanted to sue for like hypothermia. I'm like, well, good luck with that. You probably signed something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in the waiver, it says it will be cold. You won't get a lot of food. No, like chapstick or something like that.
Well, it probably doesn't say any of that.
No, but I'm saying it could be. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what
It's probably like hey, it's a survival show.
Yeah.
This is what it is, but it's not. They're not going to tell you because they don't want people to say no.
You will be in a cold room. You will barely get enough food. No chapsticks, but we'll put a condom just in case you want to fuck. That when I heard about that, I was like, "Why is there condoms in there?"
Priorities.
But then there was Figgy actually. Do you know her? She died. Battleship.
Yeah.
Okay. Spoiler alert.
I like her.
She was in Survivor. So because I looked her up and she had like a big Instagram following, and then that kid that brought his mom and stuff, I was like, ooh, I was like, yo, Figgy and him gonna fuck. And then when I looked up Figgy, she had a husband, and I was like, they're not gonna fuck unless they did. Ooh.
I don't know.
What do you think of the guy 432?
Hate him.
Me too. He was so annoying.
I don't remember anybody's numbers, but I know exactly who that is.
He was like the villain of the show, and he was very loud. And I get if you have.
Did you see the argument in the staircase with the one guy?
Yeah.
Where he's like, "Call me a jock, and I'm not.
And it was
I'm not gonna lay my hands on you, or frat boy.
Yeah.
Call me a frat boy again, and I'm not gonna lay your hands on you. But when we get out of here, I might." That was the most anticlimactic threat. And then the guy's just like, "All right, frat boy."
And he laughed, dude. Honestly, I'm so glad he dipped. I didn't like him one bit. And everyone else is okay. And
there's two people when you get to the next few episodes. There's two people that I could not stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I'll
I know.
tell you who they are later.
He was just one of those people where I'm like, I understand his confidence. I understand where he's going, but it's like it's too loud that you easily just become hated. And
yeah,
then,
but I feel like that's probably part of his tactic was like be big, be scary.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna fuck
And
with
then
you.
everyone's like, "This is not the kind of game you're in, bitch." And he was so excited for tug of war. He was like, "I would get the biggest guys at tug of war." And then everybody that he's like, "Those are all weak people and stuff." And you look at some of the people, and they tell you what job they were, and like a lot of them were like, "Oh, I'm like a strategist for my company," and it's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay." And one girl was she was a game designer, so she knows how
Oh,
yeah.
I don't remember.
It was the
that girl.
British one. She's the one who got all the color hair.
The yellow
Her
hair?
name is B.
Okay.
Yeah. She was she's a game designer. So she said
didn't know that.
when she was in her interview, she was like, and when they do that interview section, she goes, "This is like one of my strongholds." She's like I design games, so
Yeah.
I know how to design a strategy that like makes the game playable.
Yeah.
And the way she set up her entire thing was smart. And then she goes, most people pick C3 and then they pick C3. She like knew how people think in a sense of a game. And then she won. She was so close to losing because one of her battleships, she didn't lose. She only lost one battleship, but then
the other one was like just need one more person. Yeah.
And then,
but I thought it was hilarious. I loved watching people get shot.
Yeah, it was so funny.
They're just like,
I know. It was so funny.
I would join just for that.
Yeah. It's an interesting show.
It makes me like wonder if I did a game show like that, if I could survive, or like how far I would get.
You wouldn't get too far.
I feel like I'd get kind of
Red
far.
light, green light? No.
What do you mean? Actually, I have.
You're clumsy.
Yeah, that's okay.
Number 69. We saw your spine move for a second.
No, I think I would do good.
I don't know.
I think I would get to like the strategy parts of the game.
Yeah. I think the red light, green light's where they knock out most of the people because like
people are going so fast. But that's what I wouldn't try to go too fast.
Yeah, true. I would speed walking. Apparently that thing wasn't apparently that thing wasn't 5 minutes. That was like
the behind the scenes of it was like it literally took like 6 hours to do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they'd do the red light.
Yeah.
And everybody would be paused in their pose and they would stop it for like 5 or 10 minutes to get the footage of everybody
moving.
Like being frozen or falling or dying. And then they'd let you go again and then they'd pause you for another 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
And so
that's why a lot of people were saying like, why can't that girl like hold the squat?
She couldn't hold the squat. Yeah.
But it's because she was holding
also, if you notice, that's why a lot of people lay down.
Oh.
So when they're about to turn, they like dive for the ground so that they can stay laying down.
Oh shit.
Because it's easier to not move. Yeah.
Well,
so I wouldn't be able to survive a 5-hour red light. No. But like 5-10 minutes, I think I could do it. I think I could do it. And, the other game, like battleships, that's just chance.
Yeah, that is chance. What about the cookie one?
That's probably where I would die.
I'd be like, nobody look, I'm peeing. Because I think that would work.
Yeah, but then you have to like have your hand in it.
I know. I'm like, don't look, guys. All right, someone make water noises. Someone make water noises. Yeah. So.
But I don't know. I feel like I would be able to do a game show.
You think so?
I don't think I would win. That's okay.
Have you seen The Survivor?
Like The Survivor?
Yeah, like the one they shot.
Yeah, I don't want to do something that crazy though.
What about The Amazing Race?
That would be fun.
Yeah, I think so. I told Megan, I was like, I'd be down to do Amazing Race.
But something where it's like that. Like, I don't want to do like a surviving show where I have to be out in the wild and survive. No.
Do you think
I want to do like a game show.
Do you think in the sense of your athletic performance, you can do the challenge?
I still haven't watched that. So
okay, I'm going to bring this question. You just don't have to watch a season. Just watch a few episodes or some YouTube highlights. And then the following weekend when we have to record, I'm going to ask you again because I want to know. I want to know. Because I told Maggie, I was like, I want to go. Like, I'd be down to do the challenge. I know in the sense of cardio, that's where I lack. But in terms of like strength, strategy, and puzzles and stuff, I feel like I can do well in. But cardio-wise, I'm like, I don't know.
I'm all right.
But there's a guy actually on this season who's a really big guy, and he's from the UK, and he's really huge. And then there was he was in the elimination, and literally he was just running back and forth. This had made me feel so good about my time, like my capabilities of running, because he was like breathing so hard, and I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I'm not I'm glad that I have a sense of form of cardio because I ride bikes and stuff.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn, this motherfucker breathing hard, and he's like real fat. He goes, I'll go to the gym every day, bro. And then he was like fucking hyperventilating and won on the challenge. He won it, but at the same time, he's like really fit, shredded, and stuff like that.
He's a big dude.
Yeah. But he's like, I can bench lift you, I can dead squat you, but I can't run, stuff like that.
bench lift and dead squat.
Yeah. I don't know. Just my brain's kaput right now.
What?
But yeah, it's kind of, you know, I think. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, I'll watch a couple episodes and then I'll see.
Because I'm interested to see how you feel. I feel like David could. I think David would do well in this.
Yeah, but then he'd be broken for like a year.
Dude, there's some people who are like in their 40s.
He'd be like, I can't move my hip.
There's one guy, his name is Bananas. He's 42, and he's been doing it since it started. So some of these guys, they're older, but they're active all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, David's active.
Yeah.
Like he runs. Yeah.
Is broken. Physically.
We're all broken somewhere. But yeah, I think
I don't know. I'll watch it. But I like the strategy behind the Squid Games. Like we were playing when we were watching the floor one where they have to jump. You probably haven't gotten there yet, but like from the original Squid Games, they jump and then the glass breaks.
Yeah.
Like we were doing that, and I was guessing. I didn't get the first two because I just didn't choose one. But then after like the third one towards the end, I was like, okay, go this way. Okay, jump this way. Okay, jump that way. And I got almost all of them right. So I would have gotten far.
I remember when Maggie told me, she's like, you want to watch it? I was like, oh. And she like explained it to me, and I was like, so nobody's died? She goes, well, no. She goes, no, they just get eliminated. I was like, so no death, nothing. I was like, that's kind of lame. And she goes, no, this is a real life game, babe. She's like, they can't do that. I was like,
I mean,
they could if they wanted to.
No,
yeah.
But it's still entertaining.
I still can't believe they got condoms before chapstick.
I don't know.
Like their biggest concern was like, you don't get something like we're not gonna give you a chapstick. You don't need that. But what we're gonna. But I mean,
like if you're stuck in a room with no contact to the outside, something is bound to happen. There's 450 people. Something is bound to happen. Better to have that there than have like, hey, we have a Squid Games baby.
That'd be so fucking hilarious, dude.
And then it's a battle of all the Squid Game babies.
Oh my god.
They're 1-year-old.
Instead of COVID babies, it's Squid Game babies. Oh my god. Imagine that. You're like your kid who you had at Squid Games was like, how did you and mommy and dad, man? Well, we were playing this game for $4.6 million. We lost. Don't worry about it. That's why you don't have a college fund. But we fucked every night. Ew. I mean, I think there was one time I saw
people cuddling.
Yeah, I saw people cuddling. I saw people get out of someone's bed. So they were obviously fucking. I mean, I don't know how long
they obviously don't show that in the show, but
it's also kind of like the challenge, and I feel like the same thing with the Survivor. Because in the challenge,
there's probably like forms of like adrenaline.
Yeah.
Like after they do a show that they're like, we gotta let this out somehow.
Yeah, and then like that's what I'm saying. Like the challenge this season, because it's a little bit of like they're not newer people, but they're people who have really won a challenge.
Yeah.
They're all like linking up with somebody from so it's like I get it, you know, and so I understand. In like the prior seasons, nobody's done that because they're just like, I want to win, you know. And they're also all vets who are like married and shit. So
next season, the challenge, love.
I know. Oh my god,
a dating
Love
show.
Island, but the challenge. Oh my god, MTV, are you fucking listening, bro? Here's my idea, dude. Oh my god, if you were single, would you go on Love Island?
I don't know.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's funny to watch, but I don't know if I'd do Love Island.
I think you would get kicked out so fast because you would be like, yo, let's get fucked up. And like, you just.
People would try to like talk to me. I'd be like, nah, I just want to drink.
Yeah. A guy's like, hey, what's up? How's it going? Yo, you want to get fucked up, bro? Here, we're going to take 10 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, and the guy's like, okay, cool. I'm actually just going to go over there. And then all the girls were like, so I love Rebecca. She's really cool. As for Mimi, she's kind of out there. Every time I have a conversation with her, she's always eating burrito. Where did she get the burritos? I don't get it.
We don't have a kitchen here. Where did she get them?
Yeah, we because I asked for quinoa and chicken breasts, and Mimi for some reason has a burrito from Aliberto's, and she's always eating, but I don't know where it goes. You know, and then she deadlifted one of the guys. And
I think that's exactly why I would be able to stay.
Yeah, I know, right?
They'd be like, let's just see what she does next.
Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, right. Like the ratings go up.
Will she find love? Probably not. But will she deadlift every person in this house? Fuck yeah.
And some guy goes, well, I've never really been attracted to stronger women, but when she lifted me up, and I just realized I'm gonna get paid tonight. So. Yeah.
I called her daddy.
Dude, I feel like that's how it would be. I would be like, yo, that shit's fucking hilarious.
It'd be funny. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah. Maggie, we'll watch some data shows and she'd be like, if you were single, would you do it? I was like, I feel like it wouldn't last long. And she was like, why? I'd get so bored real fast.
But that's why I think like there's like at least Love Island or something, like you can be a little bit more crazy.
Yeah.
The cats are on one today.
Yeah.
Compared to like if you're like on The Bachelor or Bachelorette.
Yeah.
Like that one, you're stuck in the house. And you're talking to people, but then you're also like competing against them. And at least like Love Island, it's like there's multiple guys, multiple girls, so you can go all over.
I'll be walking around. Has anyone seen Doctor Who? No? Okay.
Wrong demographic.
Wrong demographics. Who here has butt chugged? Raise your hands and stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. But yeah, and Amanda was like, you think you would like? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd get bored.
I don't know if I would want to do a date. Like, I think it'd be fun for the experience, just to like bullshit.
On The Bachelorette, maybe. Like, no, I mean, I wouldn't last long, but I'd be so like annoyed by this. I'd be like, because I feel like I'd just be like, I was like, I got to sit down with her for 15 minutes. I know everything about her now. Like, what more? We go on a date. We're going on a hot air balloon. Like, I guess. I'd go on a hot air balloon with my girlfriend, but if it's like on a dating show, I'd be like,
why not?
Wait, can we do something more fun? Like if I was
that's so unappreciative. You're going on a hot air balloon for free and for like what?
No, because then like I hear someone else like, oh yeah, we went on these quads through the desert, and I'm like, so
I want to go on that one.
He got the fun ones.
Well, she didn't like you enough to go on a fun date.
No, sometimes they don't know. Like so that's what I'm saying.
Well, the person knows. It's not the contestant doesn't know.
I'd be there. They're like, we're gonna have a picnic, and I'm like, what?
And then she'd be like, yeah, actually, you're kind of lame. So bye.
Not lame. I just want to do fun sports. That's a whole difference. Like there was, and then the Golden Bachelor where they did the diner thing. If I was the girl that time, I was like, yo, why is everyone getting fucked up? What the fuck, bro? Like, why are they singing? But I don't know. And that's how I would get eliminated so fast.
Yeah.
I would get so bored. I would probably like instigate things. I'd be like, hey, yo, Brad, see Kevin over there? Not say anything.
He said you have a small wiener.
He said he saw your dick and then he'd be like, what the fuck? I'm like,
that's what he said.
That's what he said. And he goes, why was he talking about my dick? And I was like, oh man, I hate when people are dicks. And then he goes, you want to hear about dick? And then and then
yeah, and then everyone at home would like
hate me. Yeah, because I'm an instigator.
Yeah,
I feel like I would be entertained. I would make the Bachelorette more entertaining.
I don't know. I feel like you would get kicked off early though.
I probably would. I get bored so fast. Also because I feel like they don't have access to their phones.
No, nobody does.
And then they'd be like, what's my form of entertainment? And they're like, you just got to get to know everyone else. Ew. I'm only here to know one person, and that's the girl. And that's it, So.
Didn't walk out with love, but walked out with the best friend.
Yeah, me and Kevin are going to meet up and play Switch later, so it's kind of cool. So
there you go.
Oh, man. Anyways, we should audition for some game shows and see what happens.
See which one.
Yeah.
I feel like there has to be like quite a few around here.
There should
like
be.
in LA.
Yeah. Like Price is Right, maybe Jeopardy.
Jeopardy would be hard.
Yeah, I'm not that smart. Price is Right, maybe, because I think the Price is Right. You have to
Family
guess.
Feud. I could fuck up Family Feud.
Like Self-Made, Oceanside versus Self-Made. Like, oh wait.
Oceanside's closed.
Sorry, my bad. Jeez. Yeah, but I could do Family Feud. I wouldn't mind meeting Steve Harvey. Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Oh god, did you do Black Friday shopping?
The only Black Friday / Cyber Monday shopping I did was my camera.
Okay, guys, I have to say, there was a system issue, and they sent the wrong items.
He has been trying to get me to buy a Sony camera for like a year now. I finally say, fuck it, let's commit. Cyber Monday deal, let's go. I haven't gotten my camera, and I don't know if I'm gonna get it.
let me defend it. Let me put in defense. There was a system issue, and they sent the wrong items, and I am working diligently on making sure she gets her refund, and we get to reorder. Okay. She also got it on a good discount, so.
Yeah.
Okay,
but it only counts if I get it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Like it's gonna be here. I promise.
No, I'm not like it's nothing on your side. It's all on Sony.
Yeah.
So if Sony's watching this, make it correct.
There's a
make it right.
There's a separate warehouse. It's not like it's a
Who
separate.
ships it?
It's a different company because they buy from us, and then they ship it out. Does that make sense?
I guess.
I'm not gonna get the logistics
no.
of the company on my podcast,
No,
but it's just
still. I'm just saying.
It's a supplier. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That has it, that carries it for not just us, but for other retailers.
Yeah.
So that's why.
There's still an issue on that side because they sent the wrong thing.
That's what I'm saying.
So it wasn't user error.
User error.
That's all I'm saying. It wasn't you. It wasn't me.
But I'm working my butt off
And
on getting
that.
it. You know, I am sending multiple emails. I put my Karen haircut on, and I was like, "Listen here." But anyways,
I'm a white woman.
Besides that, did you do any of those?
Not really.
Neither did I.
I'm trying to think.
It's because, and I also had for me, I already knew how the system worked in a sense. But for those who listen, if you on TikTok, on Twitter, there have been people been showing that like they were at Walmart and they pull back the Black Friday deals and it's the exact same price, or the price prior was cheaper and stuff. And there's been so many of them. Like people were like, "Oh,
I've seen it at like Target, too.
where they're like
Amazon.
They say this is like 50% off, and it says like $9.99. But when I look at it, like the old price was actually $7.99 and stuff like that.
I haven't seen that where they like hike it up.
Yeah.
But I have seen like, oh, now it's on a discount, and it's like, no, that's the price.
Yeah.
Even on Amazon, I like always have things in my cart.
Yeah.
So like I'll always just like check to see if anything's cheaper. And all of them said Black Friday deal or Cyber Monday deal, and it was literally like the same price or like $1 cheaper.
No, it is so crazy. I'm just like, and that's why I'm like, I don't do Black Friday shopping.
Yeah.
It used to be good.
I miss like the camping out at stores Black Friday shopping, like Best Buys, and they had like if they were gonna give TVs, it was only like 50 TVs. You had to be in line and get the coupon for it. And
exactly.
Like, I miss that.
Yeah, 80% old women beating each other.
Yeah.
Another old woman taking a kid's
Somebody
toy.
getting trampled, you know.
Those were the good days. Those were the height of consumerism, you know? Now it's like, it's just, everybody's like, no. Well, I mean, also at the same time, TVs are much cheaper now than they were a few years ago.
Yeah.
You can go to Costco, get a
pretty much anything, yeah.
You get a 75-inch 4K for like $600 now. Back in the day, that was like $8,000. You know, cameras are still expensive, but like laptops are kind of getting cheaper. Computer parts are getting cheaper and stuff. So it's like the thrill is no longer there, you know?
And there's just always deals.
Yeah,
so
true.
it's like,
as somebody who works for a company that has where we talk about promotions, there's I feel like, there's always going to be one and stuff.
Yeah.
So, that's why like it's kind of one of those things where it's like, what's the point of the Cyber Monday and Black Friday? Cyber Monday has better tech deals in sense of computers and stuff. Like I usually spend time on Cyber Monday going through Amazon, finding like media cards, batteries and stuff because I can find a really good deal.
Yeah.
But it's like it's pointless now. There's no reason for me to do it anymore. You know. And sometimes if I need something,
I just don't like waiting for Black Friday to come around.
Yeah.
If I'm like, I really want this, I'll like wait 2 days. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah. No, it's literally me. I'd be like, oh, I should wait for this when it goes on a deal. And then an hour later, I'm like, oh, I just bought it. So I got to go to Best Buy and pick it up, you know? So it sucks that it's not as good as it used to be. I want it. Bring it back. Bring back the trampling. Bring back the women hitting each other.
The like stores opening at midnight.
Oh my God.
You remember? One there was our first year of Black Friday shopping.
Yeah.
I went with my cousins and my aunts, and we went to Best Buy.
Yeah.
And it opened, I think, at like 5 a.m. Mm-hmm. And they got there like at 9 p.m. the day before. So we literally like camped, like we had a tent and chairs. Oh my God. And we would take turns like staying in the tent or going to sleep in the car. Yeah. And it was like all of us. And then at like 5:30, everybody's packing up, putting their stuff, and they're just like waiting and shaking at the anticipation.
Exactly.
I didn't end up buying anything that day, but I went with them. I just wanted to go, and they bought like the TVs on deal. They bought a camera. They bought like Game Boys and all this stuff.
I think I did one Black Friday shopping. Actually, it was actually the day of, but there was a line to get into Best Buy, and I was like, "Wow, that's kind of crazy!" Like, there's a line.
Best Buy had great deals back in the day for Black Friday,
and this was actually, I think, 2 years ago. Okay. And they had a line out, but I asked the guy, I was like, oh, is there like just major deals that everybody going crazy for? And he's like, no, we just want crowd control. And I was like,
that's smart.
Makes sense.
But I guess, yeah.
But no,
like a few people in at the store at a time.
Because I remember back then, people would be like they would stay up and go to the store and stuff. And then, of course, they started doing things where like they start the Black Friday on Thursday at
that was lame.
Yeah, come to the store, which was still big, was still packed full, but still like at the same time, like it was fun when like everybody was there at like 5 a.m. because the store's like, we're gonna open up at 6 or
Yeah.
7 or something like that, and everybody's there like at 2 a.m. waiting. I could have done the funniest thing though, like go to those lines and just hand out condoms, just like in case you're gonna be here for a while. I see you have a tent.
There, ew.
You know, just make sure.
No.
Yeah, we don't want Black
Okay,
Friday
Squid
babies.
Games.
You know? I'm just saying that could have been the funniest thing. If somebody did that to me while I was waiting Black Friday,
I would
night,
have been like, "Who the fuck are you? Get away from me!"
I would have been like,
"I don't want your fucking
"Thank
dirty
you."
ass condom."
They're not opened.
No, but you never know what people could do to them. Stick it with a pin. There's a hole in there. You don't know that. You
Oh,
just
that'd be so
accept a random condom from someone. No. Don't trust that.
I mean,
don't trust
Your
people
parents
handing.
did, and look what happened. The worst.
They were married, so I don't know what they were using.
Back in the day, they didn't
I was a
have
whoopsie
condoms.
child.
They didn't have condoms back in the day. They didn't exist. It was just.
They're not that old.
I know. Actually, wait. Why don't Google? Before we wrap up today's show, I kind of want to Google when was.
This is what we're leaving you with.
Yeah.
This is when
When was condoms invented? Because I really want to know now. Whoa! Further than I thought.
Yeah, they had them in like the Middle Ages.
The first known documentation of the condom was of Keen Minos of Crete in about 3000 BC.
Oh shit! So like way back then.
Exactly.
I've seen some in like Middle Age, like Renaissance times, and it's like a leather pocket.
Yeah. No, and then there's some that says like depending on what your interpretation was,
Yeah.
there could be some that were found before that, like 11,000 BC.
Interesting.
When was the first condom used? Published in 1564, a Renaissance. Wow.
Random fact that stuck in my brain.
Wow. Fucking weirdo. Wait, when were latex condoms? So latex condoms weren't until 1855.
Oh.
Yeah.
Even that 1800s.
That's crazy.
I would have thought like 19 something.
Yeah, that means they were fucking.
Well, yeah. Why do you think there's so many people on the earth?
That is true. That is true.
Anyway.
So like I said, next week there won't be an episode because I have stuff to do. But there will be another one. And then I think one of the episodes we might open, like, I don't know, we might give each other's Christmas gifts early. Whatever we fucking decide to do.
Sure.
But Mimi, of course, the time of day. You have any last words?
Damn, I really one of these days really want to have some last
Any
words.
like any advice?
Don't let your tamales dry out.
There you go. That's a good
There
one.
you go.
All right. Okay.
Okay, bye.